Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Open House Live here on Facebook. My name is Nick Kawakami. I'm a licensed agent here in the state of Hawaii with Marcus and Associates. Happy to be coming to you live and direct from my listing here at Kinau Terrace. This is Kinau Terrace Penthouse 2. Now, this live stream today is going to cover a whole lot of information, and I hope you stick around to join me as I review all of the different aspects. We're going to be jumping into the property virtually together, going over the entire floor plan because this is a very flexible layout for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo in town. So stick around with me, and of course, because I'm here live, I'm able to answer any questions for you and respond to comments as they come in. We've had some of those Facebook hearts coming in the past couple of times doing over here, so hopefully we can get a few of those. But mostly my goal here is to just give you as much information as possible, just as if you were standing right here next to me at Open House today. It's actually a pretty beautiful Sunday afternoon here in town, considering the weekend weather and all of the wind that blew through. I heard my parents live up the road here, and they had the electricity out yesterday. So happy to see a gorgeous view here, all the way out to you can see a little bit of ocean, but basically all the way out to Ala Moana. I know it's hard to see with the bright lights coming in here, but that's all of Ala Moana and Kaka'ako right there. So just showcasing one of the best features of this place. Like I said, we're here live, so I'm going to be able to answer any questions. Feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll respond to them here live. Of course, if you are watching this on replay, you can ask questions. You can still ask questions in the comments, and of course, I'll be able to respond as soon as I can. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to jump in. We're going to showcase the floor plan, and we're going to walk through the property together using our Matterport tour, which is a 360 3D interactive tour. I'm going to be interacting with it. I'm going to be guiding you through it. But of course, if you go to the website 1032kinau.com, you can see all of this information as well as use the virtual tour for yourself. So let's get rolling and first jump right in to Kinau Terrace Penthouse 2.
Into the nitty-gritty right out the gates, and I'm starting out our tour in the hallway, and you'll notice that I'm able to fully control this tour using my mouse to look around and my keyboard to move throughout the condo. Once we're done here, feel free to access the same exact tour yourself and virtually walk through the property at your own pace. Each of these little circles on the ground represents a spot that you can navigate to, and then if you navigate to that, then you can look around at that spot. It's the best way to get to know a property without actually being there. So definitely recommend that you go and check this out after we're done here. Anyway, like I said, I'm starting out here in the lobby to highlight one of the biggest features of this condo, and that's the 2 entrances on its own floor. So you can see the elevator right here. You get off onto your own floor, and you have 2 entrances. So let me show you to the exterior of the building real fast, so I can show you the layout. Kinau Terrace is a private building with 9 floors in total. The first 2 floors are parking and lobbies. Our 2 covered stalls are next to each other on that bottom floor underneath the building. Then it's 5 floors with 2 units per floor, and then the top 2 penthouse floors with 1 unit each. So like I said, when you get off the elevator on the top floor, you're getting off on your own floor. It's a very private feature, and you can also see that once you get off the elevator, there's an added security gate to prevent unauthorized access even before the condo doors. And of course, speaking of those condo doors, as I spin around, you'll notice there are 2 doors in this view, and that's because of the big feature, like I mentioned earlier. This place has 2 entrances. In whole, the condo is laid out. Let me get into the overhead view here. The condo is laid out with 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 full kitchen, and 2 living rooms. The back living room has a wet bar, and if you were to close the door basically right here in the hallway, I'll show you right here, this spot right here in the hallway, and here in between the bedroom and bathroom, the unit could be used as 2 separate living spaces. that configuration would then be one unit as a 2-bedroom, 1 bath with full kitchen. And the other would be a 1-bedroom, 1 bath with wet bar. So each of these living spaces would have their own entrance. And thinking outside the box even further, if you wanted to use the back living room, this living room here, as an additional bedroom, the place could even be configured as a 4-bedroom condo. But, you know, the overall point here is that with over 1,600 square feet of space and 2 entrances, you know, Penthouse 2 is very flexible in the way it can be used. So let's jump in a little bit further, and we'll start walking through the condo together to see what this place holds. Starting off here in the main living room, and you can see just a large open space with big windows that look out over Honolulu towards the ocean. Let me get right here. Directly across the street is annex parking for the Honolulu Museum of Art. So that's what gives you the unobstructed views towards Ala Moana. Spinning back around, you'll see the double window ACs to cool down the room. And then this is also where the main kitchen is. You might notice how nice this kitchen is on this tour, and that's because the entire place was remodeled last year. So everything is fresh and never lived in. And of course, in here, you'll see stainless steel appliances, microwave hood, double sink, shaker style cabinets. Everything completes this really beautiful kitchen. Okay, back around and down the hall we go, stopping right here at the first bedroom, which we've set up as an office. Moving further down the hallway, and on the left is that main double door. This would be either the main entrance if the entire unit was being used as one single unit, or the entrance for the front living area if you were using it as 2 spaces. On the left here, you'll also notice a large door which encloses a pantry, large walk-in pantry. This is also where the full-size water heater lives. Then on the right here is the second bedroom, which is also the only bedroom with an attached bath on it. You'll also notice that the closet has a convenient closet system in here. And it also has window AC tucked around the corner this way, which you can kind of see sticking out a little bit over here. So this would normally function as the main bedroom, but we'll come back to the bedroom situation in a second. So let's head back to the hallway real fast, and we'll stop here so I can explain once again the 2 living space configuration. Again, this is the when I was explaining the overhead view, this is the door that you would close in order to shut off the hallway. The other door in the bedroom right here is the other door that you would close, and that would basically enclose the space again to a 2-bedroom, 1-bath with a full kitchen in front, and then a 1-bedroom, 1-bath with a wet bar in the back. Continuing on down the hallway, here to the left is the second full bathroom, which would function normally as the guest bath if you had the entire place used as one space. The main bedroom we just came from would use the attached bath over here on the right, and everyone else would use this hallway bath. Of course, again, if you want to split it up, this would be the bathroom for the main space, and the other bathroom would be for the back living unit. I definitely recommend that you go and see this in person to better understand how it would work. And, I'm sure you'll find a ton of other solutions because this place is so flexible to fit your needs. Heading down a little bit further down the hallway, on the right here is that bathroom. And then stopping here on the right, these accordion doors hide the stacked washer-dryer combo. And then at the end of the hallway has the final bedroom. So this is the 3rd bedroom when it's all used as one space. If you take this doorway to the left, this is the back living room, something that we're calling the family room. You'll notice the wet bar here on the left. And then as we move into the big open space, these are all new windows that were just installed. You can see the window AC, and then the second entrance here in the middle. So basically we made a loop through the condo itself, and I'll just continue on back into the foyer. And like I said, I did it. This is all basically a loop, just so that I could describe the flexibility of the property. Moving out of the condo, I'll show you some of the highlights around the property. I'll start zoomed way out here in Google Earth. And of course, I apologize to all the local people here, but I want to make sure everyone here knows where we are in relation to everything. So overall here, you can see the island of Oahu is shaped close to a parallelogram with the north, east, south, and west shores, each identifying locations on the island. The south shore is the densest portion of our island, with the majority of the island residents living on the south shore. Zooming into the middle of the south shore, you can see the Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. This is the main hub for travel to and from our island. The airport also, though, divides the south shore in half between what is known as the west side, which is the the side to the left of your screen here. Then that's like with neighborhoods like Eva Beach and Kapolei, and Townside. So, of course, for today, we're going to be focusing specifically on the Makiki neighborhood, which is in town. Now that we're zoomed in even further, this map shows some of the major highlights of the area around Kinau Terrace. So, these are landmarks in town. Starting from the west on the left side of your screen, we have downtown Chinatown. Then moving east, we have the state capitol and Queens Medical Center. Then Kaka'ako, of course, a great place for dining and shopping. Blaisdell Concert Hall and an arena where you'll see most of the majority of our concerts. Ward Villages and Ala Moana, again, both great places for shopping and dining. And finally, Ala Moana Beach Park, which is going to be your closest beach access. Of course, I would be here forever if I mentioned all the delicious restaurants and activities located in the area. But that's because the majority of recreational activities are going to be found all over town. Besides individual beaches and heights, town's going to have everything that you need. And of course, speaking of needs, let's add a couple more landmarks to this map. So let me close these and zoom in a little bit farther. So this is going to include schools, hospitals. You can see the Honolulu Museum of Art and Safeway, which is going to be your closest grocery store. One quick disclaimer about the schools here. Please do your own due diligence and verify that these are correct, as this is third-party information we are accessing, and of course, we don't guarantee any of the information. So, but besides that, also while we're here, I'll zoom in a bit more, and you'll notice these three behind Kinau Terrace. There are 3 tennis courts behind, and this is the Baratania Tennis Club. It's a members-only tennis club, but it doesn't have any lights for night play. And of course, if you are a tennis player, it's definitely nice to have this right around the corner for you to join if you want to do that at a private club.
So as you can see, a lot of really good amenities, not only here directly in the condo, with the 1,600 plus square feet of space, the different configurations, all of those great amenities, but also the neighborhood. I mean, you can join the private tennis club right behind you. Your minutes, you can see all the buildings for Ala Moana. So you are minutes by walking from Ala Moana Beach Park, all the things that Ward has to offer, Ala Moana restaurants. Well, I guess back when we can get into restaurants at least, but at least now for takeout, all the great things about living in town and having just a space to stretch out, whether you need to use the second entrance for, say, an in-law, or whether you just want to use this as a standard 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot condo, even though that's not really standard these days. A really expansive one with 2 living rooms. Shoot, add a closet onto that back living room and you got a 4th bedroom. I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can do, of course, as long as it's approved by the board and all those rules that you have to follow. But being such a flexible place to live is definitely one of the biggest benefits of being here on your own private floor in the middle of beautiful Honolulu. So I hope you've enjoyed this little virtual tour. That's really going to do it for me today. I'm happy to be here live from Kinau Terrace. I'm in the front living room, and like I highlighted before, that's the view all the way out there. If you want to come and see it in person, if you want more, or even if you just want some more information in general, you know how to get a hold of me. My name again, Nick Kawakami of Marcus and Associates. Otherwise, you can reach out to your favorite real estate agent, and they'll be happy to answer questions or set up a private tour, and you can come and see the place for yourself. I definitely recommend it, especially because of all the flexible, all the doors that you can close to make the 2 separate living spaces. I highly recommend that you come and see it for yourself, just so that you can better understand kind of what's going on here, see where the covered parking spaces are down in the garage, all those little details that you have to be here in person for. But other than that, I hope you've enjoyed this virtual tour. This is our last virtual open house for 2020, which I can't believe I can say, because this year has just been bananas. And I feel like I did my first one just like a couple of weeks ago, but that was way back at the beginning of the year. So we made it, guys. We're here at the end, and I'm happy that you are here along for the journey with me. Stay safe as we enter 2021. Wow, 2021. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you to producer Rachel over there in Kailua at running everything for me as we always do on these virtual open houses. My name is Nick Kawakami. I'm a licensed agent here in the state of Hawaii with Marcus and Associates. Happy New Year, everybody. And if I didn't see you this last weekend, Merry Christmas. Have a good rest of your holiday break, and I'll see you in 2021. Aloha.